Hi, it's Father Bob. I hope you're well. I was alarmed to read an article in last week's edition of the Archdiocesan newspaper, The Pilot, entitled Disabled Yes and Unwilling to Die for Society's Easy Comfort, that in Canada doctors are legally allowed to suggest assisted suicide to any disabled patient that comes to them. Many disabled people there are heartbroken that their government would rather kill them than help them. One individual with PTSD and severe chronic pain was told to end her life with medical assistance in dying, and that recommendation was offered from a suicide hotline. Fortunately, this woman was able to reach out to advocates for the disabled who helped talk her down from ending her life. Disabled people face many other kinds of challenges, including inadequate accommodations and a lack of funding in social and educational programs that are meant to save money, but which disability scholar Paul Longmore describes as a social death by cutting disabled people off from opportunity in order to keep prevailing social systems in place. These are examples of what Pope Francis calls a throwaway culture, in which some people among us are treated as expendable. This sadly applies not only to the unwanted, unborn, but also to the poor and marginalized who are often regarded as a burden and a problem to be eliminated. Our Catholic tradition teaches that every human person is precious, that people are more important than things, and that the measure of every institution is whether it threatens or enhances the life and dignity of the human person. As we see a general decline in civility and respect, an increase in bullying and cruelty, especially on social media, and with an increase in violence in our cities, our society needs you and me more than ever, people imbued with the grace and love of God, to carry out with a renewed determination the gospel imperative to love our neighbor, to become more aware of how the subtle and not so subtle influences of our throwaway culture can draw us away from Catholic Christian values, and to strive as individuals and as a community of believers to thwart the trends around us that devalue and threaten the very foundation of a moral and just society. With the Holy Spirit's guidance and powerful help, our efforts will make a difference if we but take up the challenge and make that a goal each day of our lives. God bless.